Hey guys, Supersonic123 aka John here. Welcome to episode number 45 of the Everton Career Mode. In today's episode, we only have two games for you guys. The first of those two, we take on Newcastle United at St James's Park in the Premier League. Of course, we are looking to keep up the challenge on Chelsea. It looks like it's going to be a two-horse race for the title with ourselves and Chelsea. I want to just know in a couple of games time against December, we play Chelsea twice in a row in the Premier League. So definitely get hyped for that. It'll be a couple of episodes away from me straight away, but it's certainly on the horizon, that double header. But anyway, we do play the regular starting 11 as you'd expect this game against Newcastle, travelling to St James's Park. And I know, as I've said before, or maybe I haven't said before, our challenge for our first two seasons was putting opponents to the sword. We just couldn't do it. We've got a lot of draws in the future where we should have been winning games. And I think this year we're doing it better, and I will see if we can continue that here against Newcastle. Ross Barkley had the first chance of the game, saved by Tim Poole. Then from a resulting corner, Andre Carrillo would swing in, but punched away by Carl Darlow, who comes to Jorge Lefebvre, into Laporte, who gives it out to Yuri Tielemans, and he hits the post with a long range thunder shot, whatever. Following that, then Paco Alcacer turns inside, gives the ball into Tielemans. He turns inside, has a go, and what a goal from Yuri Tielemans. He's prone to the odd long-range thunder bastard. Right, he is. That was just one example of that. He just gets the ball played out to him here, turns inside his man, and what a strike with that left foot right into the top corner. No chance for Carl Darlow in the Newcastle goal. I incorrectly said it was Tim Poole. But either way, what a strike from Tielemans to give us the lead and make it Newcastle United 0, Everton 1. And the Belgian, what a strike, getting him his first goal in the Premier League this season. And following that, Franco De Santo would find Gini Wijnaldum for Newcastle United. He would drill the ball in, and the referee would give a penalty for handball. Ever since I turned handball on, you'll see a lot of penalties have been given for handball, and this is just one of those examples. And as you see here on the instant replay, I show you what the handball was given for. And it did just strike under the Everton man. Franco De Santo had suffered to take it against Tim Howard. Tim Howard with Bruce Grobble our legs, and Franco De Santo hits the post, and the save again on the rebound from Tim Howard. So Tim Howard keeping us level here in this game with that save, and of course Franco De Santo hitting the post. Following that, Andre Carrillo would come forward and would score. He lets the ball played into him in the box. He turns round his man, he shoots, he finds the back of the net, makes it Newcastle 0, Everton 2. And like I said, our problem in the first two seasons has been putting opponents to the sword. We're doing that a lot this season. Clinical finish from Andre Carrillo here as we double our lead against Newcastle, and look set to take all 3 points already in this game. Because as you see with the penalty, like last two seasons, if that was scored, we would have end up drawing it basically. But now we're taking the chances that we get. We're putting the team to the sword. And I think that will be a huge advantage to us this season. So it would be Newcastle United 0, Everton 2 at half time. Just coming into the second half here, Newcastle will try and get a goal back here with Manuel Riviere drilling the ball into Tim Howard and the post, will be saved by the American. Following that, Newcastle will come forward again. I'm not sure who that is. Newcastle gives the ball into Musa Sissoko, who finds Jose Perez. And it was Perez on the turn. Was it him or was it Jeremy Menez? Oh, it was Jose Perez. It was Jose Perez who got saved by Tim Howard, and the replay showed Jeremy Menez. Anyway, it would finish Newcastle United 0, Everton 2 at the end of the game. So we do take 3 points, and we're keeping up the fight with Chelsea. We're taking this to the wire. I can see that happening, you know. Anyway, for the second and final game of today's episode, we take on Borussia Dortmund away from home at Signal Iduna Park, looking to overtake Dortmund as the number one team in our group, as they are ahead of us by, I believe it's either 1 or 2 points. I'm not entirely sure. But we did lose to Borussia Dortmund. I believe it was in the last episode at Goodison Park. Probably the Westfalen Stadion. We would have it up against us. We got really strong Dortmund line. Jose Mourinho, Camille, Danilo, Higuain, all those players had signed for Dortmund in the That's when you have to avoid the likes of Marco Royce. Our team, though, didn't be as strong. We had to rest a couple of names, like playing the likes of Palmer, Bernat, and Hesse, because of fitness problems. But I believe in the team picked, and for the first highlight here, Bernat plays the ball through towards Hesse. Danilo intercepts it, but then his fellow defender loses out, and Hesse chips the ball through towards Paco Alcacer. The ball rebounds him eventually, and he balls it into the back of the net to make it Borussia Dortmund 0. Everton won after just 10 minutes, and what a finish from Paco Alcacer. Clinical. Clinical is the word for this man, Paco Alcacer. Gets the ball chipped through to him by Hesse. He just controls it well, and he just leathers it into the back of the empty net. Not empty, obviously Berkey was in there, but into the back of the net to make it Borussia Dortmund 0, Everton 1. And I've been really impressed with Paco Alcacer this season. That's, I think, 5 or 6 goals so far this season in all competitions, and he's really hit second gear this season. Like you can just tell. And it would be Borussia Dortmund 0, Everton 1 at half time. Following that, then Borussia Dortmund got a free kick here. Royce to take it, and it would be drilled just over to Howard's spot, and they get another free kick here, also with Marco Royce taking it. And it would be saved by Tim Howard. Rather routine stuff for the American, but Marco Royce could have tested him a bit harder there, I think. Although it wasn't exactly in the corner, but it wasn't exactly in the middle of the goal either. So, it was a good save either way from Tim Howard, the Everton captain. And then Carrillo finds Ross Barkley for Everton, looking to double our lead. He plays it back, Carrillo in. He plays Carrillo back in, is what I meant to say. And Andre Carrillo makes it Borussia Dortmund 0, Everton 2. As we've doubled our lead here at the Westfalenstadion, or Signal Iduna Park, where you want to say it. And Andre Carrillo, the Peruvian, makes it 2-0. He scored against Newcastle. He scored here against Dortmund. And just a calm, collected finish from Andre Carrillo as he makes it Borussia Dortmund 0, Everton 2. It was such a collected finish from Andre Carrillo, I must say. Like, it really can't be that. Andre Carrillo gets his first goal in our Champions League campaign so far. Following that, Borussia Dortmund come forward with Shinji Kagawa. He chips the ball in, punched away by Tim Howard. He finds Eric Durham, and Socrates finds Marco Roy and Ciro Immobile. Just a bit of a scare with 7 minutes remaining, 6 or 7 minutes remaining, as he makes it Borussia Dortmund 1 Everton 2. As he's gone, a fantastic reaction shot from Ciro Immobile, and the Italian beats out captain skipper Tim Howard, and he was in the game and get themselves back in it following the assist from Socrates Papadopoulos. Then Socrates would play the ball out towards Ciro Immobile. He would get the cross in, headed away by Laporte, but only as far as Marco Royce, and Marco Royce in the 90th minute with great gaps and points. The ball just fell through kindly. He volleys it. It just goes past him, agonizingly close to being a save for the but Marco Royce makes it Borussia Dortmund 2, Everton 2. What a game this was in Germany. Very disappointing this one in Germany. It was a poor clearance anyway. But either way, he still didn't handle the play to Marco Royce. He had to angle that shot perfectly, and he did just that. Anywhere else, it would have been a routine save for Tim Howard, but he just put it in the one place where the defender was good. Unbelievable. I'm just very disappointed that we gave our lead away, and it would finish Borussia Dortmund 2, Everton 2. Following that, then we would simulate this game against Sunderland. I've decided to be worth it to sim this match because it wasn't a very important one. Sunderland we're lower down the table and we were at home. We do get a 2-0 win, goals for Baselli and Carrillo again as we continue our Premier League fight and some player training here, as Kane McLeod hits 64 overall. Following that, then we see a training injury here, just a routine 7-day injury, and we do win the Manager of the Month award, which is very nice. And then we look at our youth scouted players. Anthony Tunnicliffe has finally hit 60. We can finally give him a professional contract. Age of 16, 64 overall for FIFA 15 or FIFA 16 standards is what I should say. Like, that's very impressive. basically I normally promote players once they hit 60 overall, and that's what I do here with Anthony Tunnicliffe, Jake O'Brien, and I'm not sure if we promote anyone else, and Kevin Foley. These players could potentially feature for Ireland as well in the World Cup, which we have, of course, qualified for, as you saw a couple of episodes ago. And we just have our scout who's in Ireland. Fine, and that will bring an end to episode 45 of the Everton Career Mode, guys. As you see, our Champions League and Premier League tables. We do remain 2 points behind Dortmund, but we do overtake Chelsea. We're 2 points ahead of them. So comment, like, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time for episode 46 of the Everton Career Mode. Goodbye.